Hey, it's Tori from SatoriShifts and welcome back to my YouTube channel for another short yoga class. This one is a 10-minute yoga morning wake up to rise and shine into your best self and stretch out all the kinks from a long night's sleep. We're gonna start by coming onto all fours, fingers outstretched, and gently lean forward. Be careful not to apply too much pressure here. Just be gentle and listen to your body. Apply as much pressure on the wrists as you feel is right at this point. Now come off and turn your palms over so they're faced up, and we will stretch out this backside of the wrists. Applying pressure, bending slightly forward over the wrists. And then release and turn your hands over so your fingers are facing the back of the room. Be even gentler here as your wrists are in a more vulnerable position than they were before. You can also take the pressure off a bit by sitting back on your heels and allowing the bottoms of your palms to come off the ground a little bit. Breathing into all the sensations that you're feeling. By focusing our breath on where we feel the discomfort, this helps loosen up our muscles. Now come to sit on your heels, but tuck your toes under to create a delicious stretch all across the soles of your feet. I'm just going to turn around to face the camera for this next part. Depending how tense your feet are, you will probably feel this quite intensely. We'll warm up the wrists by grabbing our left wrist with our right hand and moving around in a circle. And then the other side, right wrist with the left hand, waking them up. Now interlace your fingers and undulate in a wave-like motion, waking up the palms and fingers as well. Remember to inhale and exhale all through your practice. Now we'll shake off the wrists, and you can come off your toes at this point if you are starting to feel a lot of pain. Otherwise, bring your arms up to the sky, grab your left wrist with your right hand and stretch to the left side, creating a lovely stretch all across the side body. And back to center and switch to the other side. And back to center. Now hands down, and let's move on to all fours. We'll warm up the front and back of our torso by doing some cat-cows. So first we'll start with a cat by rounding your back, focusing on elevating the navel as high as you can. You can look back to it as well to help this. And then arch into cow, looking up to the ceiling. This will create a really nice sensation across your stomach. We'll do this a couple more times, back up to cat. And then cow. Up to cat. And then cow. Okay, we'll do one more. Ultimately, we're listening to your body and changing from these positions whenever it feels comfortable for you. Now we're going to move into downward dog, so tuck your toes under and push up. Seeing as this is our first downward dog of the day, let's stretch it out by bicycling our legs one after the other to help wake up the hamstrings. Now lift your left leg up to the sky, down and under into low lunge, fingers on the floor either side. Or you can also bring your hands above your knee if you want a deeper stretch. Make sure your knee is always above your ankle and that you can still see the fronts of your toes. Now release into half Hanuman. Be aware of not rounding your back as you fold over, and instead look to your toes to keep your torso straight. Now forward again into low lunge. And back for half Hanuman. Now, as you begin to come out of this, bend that front leg and come to sit down. You can put your left foot above your right knee and flex your feet. This is fire log pose, and it's great for stretching the hip flexors. If this feels okay for you, you can fold forward to deepen the stretch. Feel into this for as long as feels comfortable for you. Then come up. Put your hands flat on the mat behind you, fingers pointing backwards, and if this is fine on your neck, tilt your head backwards to stretch the front of your neck. Come back up, and now let's come back onto all fours and then into downward facing dog for the second side. Holding in downward facing dog a bit because this creates a really nice stretch all through the back body. Right leg up and then down and to the front for low lunge on the right side. Again, you can either have your fingers on either side on the ground or above your knee if you want a deeper stretch. And back into half Hanuman. Remember to keep your torso straight by looking to your toes. Now release and bend that front leg and begin to fall backwards down into a seat. This time putting the right foot above the left knee and flexing both those feet for fire log pose. Fold forward if this feels comfortable for you. Deepening that stretch. Breathing in and out, listening to your body. Come up, and then hands behind, fingers facing backwards, and tilt your head back to look up to the sky. Come back up, and let's end our practice while we're here in cross-legged position. Bringing your palms up over your head and down to touch in front of your heart for Anjali Mudra. A great way to begin our day is to set an intention. What would you like to see unfold today? How are you feeling? How would you like to feel? Let's take a moment to connect within here and with the breath. Close your eyes and deepen your breath while you decide your intention. Whatever arises first is probably what your soul needs from this day. And then we'll chant one round of Om to seal our practice. Om. Take a deep breath in and out. Namaste, yogis. Thank you for practicing with me today, and I hope you go on to have a really beautiful day. I hope this has helped wake you up and make you feel naturally energized for what's to come. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for future videos.